Is he though?
All right, this is JGL.
JJL.
Whatever.
Good.
We can always
It's
change
the
the
first
name.
episode.
This is JJL coming
With-
to you fast and fresh.
with guest speaker Parker,
That's me.
Yeah.
and he lives in
He lives in North Korea. Kim Jong-un
Appaloosa.
fan right here.
Okay. Topic for today's podcast is Parker. Hit it. That's not what I meant.
Oh. Whoops,
Whatever,
sorry.
it's all good.
Okay. Well, we have the guest speakers do the
Let
work.
me
That's
see
why
what's
they're on the
trending
show.
on Twitter right now.
What's trending on Twitter?
That's our first thing today.
That's actually what this is called.
Well, who here actually has a Twitter?
Me.
I don't
Twitter.
really like
Go to
Twitter.
twitter.com, follow @PHOWOOM on Twitter.
I don't really
Ain't
like
that
Twitter.
the truth?
It just annoys me. Like I don't really care what you're saying. That's the whole thing.
I think Twitter is like generally more for following like famous people. But remember
Yeah.
like MySpace back in the day was for like crappy bands who had like 100 people following them, you know?
Completely,
Like that's Twitter, and then also really famous people for if you want to like know what famous people are doing.
Yeah, like
But-
I have a Twitter and it's only for following Kanye.
But don't they also don't they
Really?
also have a word limit on Twitter? Also, you can
Yeah,
like
it's 100.
There's like a word limit on free and everything.
I don't think there's a word limit on Facebook. is
Yeah.
there?
Yeah, it's like 7,000 or
Oh,
something.
well,
yeah, but
I'm saying
who's
I
gonna
posted-
type over 7,000 words? I mean,
I
that's a
posted
lot.
long things on Facebook before.
I
I doubt
actually
they've been over
posted
7,000 words.
the entire Bible on a status once.
I wrote
Did
the
you?
Bible actually.
I don't think you did.
I don't know, but like 100 words. I feel like people could say more than just 100 words. That's
No,
just-
it's letters.
Is it 100 letters? 100,
How would they
whatever
count
you said?
words?
160 characters for Twitter. I believe.
I feel like they should really make that a lot bigger. I'd say
Yeah.
probably like
No, and
400.
if it's
at
only
least.
like 160 letters, you could just post a whole bunch of numbers.
Well, then I would unfollow you right
Characters.
away. Be like, hey, you're
Characters.
annoying. Get out of here. I would do right away.
There's like, let's see, the Bruins lost. That's cool.
Dude, Cubs going to the playoffs. Who's happy here?
Yeah, I
Happy
don't really
right
watch
here.
baseball, but
All right,
I
let's
like
not
the
talk
Cubs.
about that because that's stupid.
Dude, it's the first time in how long they've gone to the playoffs?
How about RPG chat? That's trending.
I'm happy.
RPG chat,
Speaking of
PHOWOOM
RPGs.
video game. That's my
We're making one.
Yeah?
Freaking awesome.
making a video game about McTucky, Minnesota.
Expected
not
early
called
2016.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Yeah,
Early 2016. You think so?
probably mid 2016
Yeah,
is
Maybe
what I'd say.
2016.
You know, by the end of 2016, I'm gonna be in college.
200 years old.
My father.
Good. Oh, you're a father?
Yeah.
Good
I
job.
plan on birthing a child from my birthing loins.
That
That's
gave me a horrible image in my head. Thank you very much.
Oh,
I
man.
appreciate that greatly.
Yeah, you're welcome. No, 2016. Everything's in 2016. Like everything got moved to 2016. this year.
Yes.
Like, did you notice? Like,
Name 3 things.
all right, Legend of Zelda game moved to 2016.
Alright.
Star Fox moved to 2016. Persona 5 moved to 2016. I think Uncharted was moved to 2016 too.
I think everything was. Let's see.
originally-
I believe. What else? Was
Yo, mama.
Oh snap! That was a good one. You got
I
me.
thought the new Rainbow Six Siege game was moved to 2016.
I swear, I thought he was about to say. I thought the new Rey Mysterio.
Yeah, Rey Mysterio.
Rey Mysterio moved to 2016. Rey Mysterio mashup. Rey Mysterio versus The Undertaker, starring John Cena.
That doesn't even make sense.
Put in the music right there.
I mean, Rey Mysterio is pretty damn cool. To be honest here.
Rey Mysterio's alright.
All right, laugh track, play it right now. Logan.
More sounds.
All right. Well, our soundboard editor is
I guess you can't tell. This is pretty.
currently taking a
experimental.
break. I guess.
What
You hear that? He's sharpening knives over there. So get ready to kill
I'm
some
glad you
people.
got the knife sharpening one.
Yeah,
Okay, can someone explain how that was Mac?
Mac.
Mac?
What's Mac?
Big Mac, Bernie Mac.
Oh, Big Macs. They're like cutting up Big Macs back
Oh,
there.
they're making the black Big Mac.
It's a black
McDonald's.
It's Black Whopper, actually. And
Actually,
Big Macs are from McDonald's. Saying this right now. Yeah, boo. That's what I'm thinking.
don't play that. That gives me a bad image.
I can't stop it. Once it starts, it doesn't stop.
That disturbs me.
You're a mess. You're a mess.
I hate soundtracks.
Dude, Black Whopper. They had like a black cheeseburger.
You know, I
in
thought
Japan.
McDonald's was better than that.
It's not from McDonald's.
Oh, Wendy's,
It's
sorry.
It's from Burger King.
You know, Wendy's.
Bell.
I have a free Frosty coupon to Wendy's. I honestly, when they do like those discounts, like those coupon discount things, like Monopoly at McDonald's and stuff, like I love going out to eat 10 times more, because like you have a chance.
Because you're
of
getting
actually
something
winning
in
stuff.
return.
Yeah, it's like I
It's like,
really don't. spend
Dude,
that much
friggin'
money.
gonna go eat this Frosty. Free fry, worth it.
Or you know, it's like you just bought a drink, and it's like you just want a drink, and you're like, no, I have 2 drinks. Awesome.
Completely worth it. Double the fun.
One time I got a free hash brown from that.
Really?
That's like the most I've ever won.
I think probably the biggest thing I've ever gotten is like a free drink. Like
Actually, no. I come to think of it, I did win the big one once.
the big one. What are you talking about?
The big
one.
one. He's talking
Haven't
about
you
that
ever seen-
SpongeBob episode.
No, I was talking about Toy Story,
China.
actually.
Oh.
The big one.
Toy Story 4. Anyone excited for that?
Toy Story 4. Yeah,
They're
when does that
making
happen?
one?
Yeah.
I'm not really excited.
It
No,
just came out.
don't.
Alright, you know what?
I
I'm
don't know
excited.
what's going on.
I'm excited for the new Monsters Inc. that happened a couple of years ago. I'm excited for Finding Dory. I'm
Yeah.
excited for that other sequel they were doing.
Incredibles 2. They said they're
Incredibles
gonna
2,
make.
that was it.
I'm
But
ready
I'm
for
not
that.
excited for Cars 3.
Cars 2 wasn't that good.
Cars 2 is just
Honestly,
about
I never
later.
liked the
Yeah.
Cars 1. I always thought was just
Alright,
like
they made
okay.
cars, they made planes, now all they have to do is make boats.
We're probably going to. Let's
What
be
about
honest.
spaceships with aliens? I could deal with
that
race
can
issues.
wait.
But just
Even
think about
longer.
like Toy Story 4. I feel like that's gonna be a flop.
I feel like it can't flop because it's Toy Story, but I feel like it won't be
Yes.
as good as.
Because I feel like in 3 they're like, okay, you're at the house, you're good.
You even have
done.
a poster of Toy Story 3. Right
You know
over there.
what?
I feel like Toy
Wow,
Story 3 was the
loser.
perfect place to end, and I feel
Yeah.
like they're just like, at this point, just kind of more of a money grabs type thing. But
I
like,
mean, yeah.
always on those pictures, it's like, why I'm gonna go broke in the next couple of years, and it's like Incredibles 2, Finding Dory, all that stuff. Then I'm always gonna like it, but then I see Cars on there, and I'm like, I'm not gonna see Cars 3
Let's
because
just black
honestly,
that out.
alright, Cars 1, like, I never was a huge fan of Cars 1. Like, it was
Me neither.
it was okay, but I don't really think it was that great of a movie. Cars 2, even worse. Probably the worst Pixar movie, I think, easily. And then Planes, like, what even was that? And then Planes 2, Fire and Rescue.
I didn't even see Planes
why
2. and-
why is
ugh,
like their franchise with the most movies the one that's like the weakest?
It's pretty bad.
And these cars, like, who made them? And
True.
did they have
true.
car babies or what? Where did
I don't
baby
know.
cars come from?
I just remember watching
I
Planes.
really
How do cars
like to
become old?
imagine that.
How do they grow up?
No.
Alright, let's talk about something a little bit more importantly. Why is there a mustache on my microphone?
There's a mustache.
Mustache on the mic.
Half of us.
I think I actually put that
Oh, John. Oh, John.
I remember watching the first Planes movie. I'm like,
See, I
This is, like,
never,
horrible.
I never watched it because I knew it was gonna.
I had to watch it when I was in 2nd grade, and I didn't even like it.
It was.
there was a scene where it's like a plane trying to flirt with another plane. Like, no,
Wait, it
don't
was-
do
You know,
this.
you know what I remember about
You know,
Planes?
if I wanted to watch something with planes and faces, I'd watch JJ the Jet
Plane.
Plane.
I knew. I was just gonna say that. All these
Yeah.
kids get like planes, like the moderately mediocre Disney movie. We had to watch JJ the Jet Plane
That was
Nightmare.
Creepy
Those
as faces were
they were
so
like- they were like-
creepy.
We're gonna go fly, JJ, and probably eat your children.
I think there was even people in those.
I don't know. I was
Yeah.
a big
I
Thomas
think there was.
fan.
I think there was people in that.
Oh, Thomas the Tank Engine. That was
I
actually.
love
I remember
Thomas.
there was
But
this one-
Thomas was way lower budget because they didn't even animate those faces. I think it was just someone playing with toys and
Yeah.
they filmed it.
There was this one Thomas movie I watched like 60 times. I
Thomas,
don't even
like,
know why. I
Thomas
just
the
liked
Magic
it.
Railroad.
I think so. Yeah.
Oh
With
yeah,
Lady
that
and
one
the
was
Magic Train.
awesome.
That one with Peter Fonda and Alec Baldwin in a Thomas the Tank Engine movie. Like, do you ever realize Alec Baldwin was like Sir Topham Hatt?
Yeah.
Like, Alec Baldwin, Thomas the Tank Engine's like the lowest budget TV show. But I remember my cousin loved Thomas the Tank Engine,
I did too.
and we would go. We went to like Thomas Land or something. I don't know what it was, but I
Thomas
remember
Land. That sounds.
there's a
Oh,
picture
yeah.
of me next to like a giant blue train with a face. It's
Oh
weird.
my gosh! There is a picture of me in preschool, and I'm decked out in all Thomas the Tank Engine clothes. Like,
Dude,
I have this
that's
shirt, and I have these sweatpants with,
Rad
like,
as
James,
Chad.
Thomas, and Percy.
That's cool though.
It was really cool.
I think it is cool.
I'll probably put a picture of that.
Speaking
on
of
the screen.
crappy stuff on the TV, me and Logan went to Goodwill today. Saw Country Bears movie there.
Country Bears is awesome.
Pretty bad.
You know why
Pretty,
Country
pretty
Bears
bad.
is awesome? Because it has Christopher Walken as the main villain. He goes, "This isn't over, Bears."
That movie always creeped me out.
Oh my
It's like,
gosh.
no.
Country Bears. You ever realize, all right, how many Disney movies are based on just like mediocre rides in
Yes.
Disney World?
Yes.
And it was like the Haunted Mansion. Was based on the ride. Tower of Terror. I don't know if anyone remembered that. I think
Yeah,
it was
I remember
a straight to VHS type thing.
I remember that.
And then there was Country Bears, and then the only one that actually succeeded was Pirates of the Caribbean,
Uh-huh.
because for some reason they were all like low budget movies, and then Pirates of the Caribbean, they were like, let's make this a big theatrical thing, and then it was like the second Pirates of the Caribbean movie had like the biggest opening weekend of like any movie for the longest time.
Those are great movies.
Yeah, they are
I like
great
them a lot.
movies. They're making a fifth one coming out next year.
I'm about that.
Is Jack Sparrow gonna be in it?
Yes,
Yes.
I think Will Turner's going to be in it too, or
Oh,
Elizabeth
that-
Swann, or one of them's coming back. I think.
That sounds good to me. I'll watch that.
You know, maybe
What?
I should just watch all the Pirates of the Caribbean movies and then I'll be good at seeing it.
But you know,
Are they like always in seeing it?
yes.
Well, last time we played it, every single question
played
for me
Seen
was
It.
something with
I'm
Pirates
gonna
of
just
the
start
Caribbean.
with saying
Really?
I totally smoked seeing it. Like I did so good.
Did you three
Disney
you
scene.
three play?
Yeah, Logan and John, like even they helped each other sometimes. It's still,
The only
had
one
like
that I
a-
knew was like the Aristocats one, and that one wasn't even for me.
I had like a
And the
scene a
Sword in the
game
Stone
for
Oh yeah, that
Nickelodeon, and
I'm so good at.
it'd
seeing
always
it.
be like, "Hey, what color's this dress?" And it's like, I wasn't paying attention to that.
Yeah,
I was
what
White
color
and
was
gold
her
or black
earring?
and blue.
Oh, that was horrible. I hated that.
Alright, so
So back on to movies.
Mighty Mango.
Let's talk about movies that we're
Yeah,
gonna
Mighty
be seeing
Mango.
soon. Anyone else excited for what's
No.
it,
Goosebumps.
Yeah!
Yeah,
I was
Jack
watching.
Black.
I was watching Conan last night or 2 nights ago, and he was like talking to Andy. He's like, "You see any big movies lately?" He's like, because he was talking about how he just saw The Martian, and Andy's like, "Well, I just took my kid to see the Goosebumps movie, the
Wait,
premiere,
that's out already?
the premiere,"
Oh,
and he was like,
It's only for famous people.
yeah. We're not
and
there
he's
yet.
like, Goosebumps, what that? He's like, it's a scary movie for kids. It's like, I'm like, how do you not know what Goosebumps is?
You
It
should,
was
you should read those books every day.
Goosebumps. I remember the book. I liked the book's actually like the thing is the show you remember for being like really campy and like so 90s and like kind of
Yeah,
bad
middle parts.
and funny
Yeah.
and yeah, all those arches, the hair arches.
Yeah,
middle
they all
part.
had like the crown and stuff.
But the books actually like the books weren't that bad. Like they could actually get kind of creepy sometimes.
Yeah.
As a kid, I was like freaked out by Slappy.
They made that like they had like the Goosebumps books and they made like the spin-off where it was like I forgot what it was called, but
Cookie Bumps.
no, it was not Cookie Bumps. It was still like it was called Goosebumps. It was like something else also with it. I forgot what it was.
Oh, let's see what's trending. I'm on what'strending.com. I'm gonna bring you guys a hot topic.
Of course.
Alright,
Okay.
well,
Here's the first random news story.
You want a hot topic? Let's talk about hot pockets.
yeah,
Alright?
All right, here's the first what's trending story. Junior football team dances to Watch Me Whip instead of playing.
Well, that's just stupid.
that
Dude,
sounds retarded.
did you know that? I don't know if the cheerleaders for like the varsity do this, but the cheerleaders for the freshman team.
Here it goes. Oh, this guy's. I just want to see the video.
No
I'll
one
turn the
cares.
volume off. Don't worry. I just want to see.
Well, I know that like the freshman cheerleaders, they have a chair. I don't know if the varsity cheerleaders do this, but they have a chair where it's like, we want the ball, we want the sack, ball sack, ball sack, ball sack.
We used to sing that in football.
They had that chair at one of my brother's games. Super funny. All the parents were like, oh, and it was good. It was super funny.
Logan.
What?
That would be so funny.
No,
No, it wouldn't.
That title's missing.
Not right now.
What?
Nothing. Trying to make a joke.
Oh,
It's not.
so today at Goodwill, I bought this awesome CD. You know the song "Just the Two of Us"?
No.
Will
Will
Smith.
Smith.
Will
Oh, Will
Smith's
Smith.
Where's
Okay, yeah.
Just
Great,
the-
best
yeah,
song ever.
It's
Yeah, I have
a
a Will
CD
Smith CD.
with Will Smith, "Just the Two of Us," 5 versions. Him singing in Spanish, Korean, and a remix.
And just the instrumental.
It's awesome.
So it's like you can sing it yourself.
Korean, freaking Kim Jong-un.
We used to have instrumental CDs and a karaoke machine.
I used to have a karaoke machine, then my cousin dropped it and shattered, broke everything.
It was
Karaoke's cool.
made
You know
out
what
of
I wish we had in
glass.
America that they do
Okay.
in Japan?
It's
Karaoke.
made out of
Karaoke
glass, but the
bars.
machine was made out of glass. Okay, you freaking ass.
Like, honestly, like karaoke bars in Japan, like, we need those.
So
We do have
Like, where you
karaoke
rent out a
bars.
room with, like, a bunch of food and just a karaoke and you all just sing and stuff. I think that'd be fun.
that would probably be like
Maybe not with
$60
you guys,
to
'cause
go.
you'd probably just make fun of me, but...
Why?
Yeah,
I would
making fun of
sing
in
with
my
you.
head.
I'd sing. You remember Six Flags? We would always sing.
Oh, yeah, Logan and I used to sing karaoke on the big stage at Six Flags back when they used to
Yeah,
do
you used to
karaoke.
sing, what, Riot?
Wait, did they get rid of it?
Yeah, they don't have it anymore.
Remember
Oh,
first
man,
time-
that was only a good.
It's where it used to be where the X-Flight is now, and they moved it to where the Goliath is, and they moved the Goliath. Or then they moved it because the Goliath is there now, and now it's like gone. But we used to go up there and we'd like sing. I remember we sang 3 Days Grace, Let's Start a Riot,
We also sing Thriller.
Thriller. We sang Thriller, and then we sang Domo Arigato.
Yeah, I thought I was actually gonna be able to say Domo Arigato.
Yeah, it
But
was,
they don't
it never
let you.
never did the part that I always thought would happen. What was it? What was the movie with that? I forget.
iRobot.
I don't think it was iRobot.
Was
no,
it
iRobot
just-
was like a serious movie.
Was
with
that
Will Smith.
was it just Robot then?
No.
Is there even a movie called Just Robot?
Okay, Robot without the just.
I mean, there's probably a movie called Robot, but it's probably stupid.
There is. It's an animated film.
That's robots.
Robots.
S. You gotta add the S to
Yeah,
the
with
N.
Aunt
Okay.
Fanny,
My bad.
who farted all the time. That's what I remember. And then the big guy, his name was like Big something.
Oh, I don't remember what his name was, but the big black guy, yeah, I remember that.
He wasn't black.
Yeah, his color of his metal was black.
He was blue.
He was
I'm looking it up
black.
right now.
Not talking about the main character. I'm talking
Ah!
I think the big guy was blue too.
about- No, he was not. He was totally
I'm
black.
looking it up right now.
Wait,
I'm gonna
the
prove you
villain?
wrong.
No, not the villain. You remember the really big fat robot? He
Wait,
was black.
Wait, like the guy looked up to?
Yeah.
Not the
Like-
evil one.
The ball guy.
Yeah, he was black.
Well, yeah, because he was dressed in like a suit thing.
Yeah. The evil guy was like all
Oh.
silver, and then he got like destroyed at the
He was,
end.
he was like a suit.
No,
Yeah, it was black,
like,
wasn't
He was
it?
like blue and silver.
Who?
The
What?
ball guy.
He was silver and black.
Silver and black guy.
He was still black.
He had like a very little amount of black. Oh, here's
Still
a
black.
chart.
I
Here's
was
a chart
right.
with all fictional robots.
Really?
All fictional
You know what
robots.
the biggest one?
Okay.
The biggest one in here is
What?
the Iron Giant.
Iron Giant. Love that movie.
Why?
Awesome movie. Iron Giant really is like. Actually, there's the Brain Pop robot.
Alright, well.
Alright, Iron Giant, awesome movie.
I was watching Iron Giant like I don't even know how long
I
ago.
just bought that movie.
This is making this freaking
bought
this
it.
podcast is making us seem like we're all man children.
Yeah.
Talking about Toy Story,
Yeah,
Iron
Okay, no one
Giant.
will listen to it anyway.
Yeah, whatever.
Alright, fine. You want to know something that's a little less man-childish?
What?
Alright, instead of talking about the Iron Giant, we can talk about that game, that thing Drusilla posted the other day. That game on Funbrain that always said coming soon
Yep.
when you made it that far, and then it never came out. Remember?
Yeah.
Do you remember waiting?
Yeah.
Do you remember waiting and we were like, I can't wait till this comes out, and you check every day because like the second it comes out, you can make it further. But it never came out.
I remember I got there one time, like my life's complete because I used to never be able to get there because I sucked at those, and then I never went back to it because I could care less. I mean,
See, I
care
never
about Funbrain
I never
at all.
checked it every single day because
you probably did, Parker. You checked everything.
I did.
Like my code's
computer-
gonna expire.
My
You
computer
gotta check
was so
every day.
slow. Honestly, I used to up until like 2006. I had like those really old box computers and like AOL dial-up internet. And
You know,
I
people
don't know if you
still use
remember,
dial-up internet. Did you
I
know
did
that?
not know that still existed.
People still use AOL dial-up internet.
AOL, honestly, I remember starting it up and it would be like.
Yeah. I mean, it's probably old people just who haven't canceled their accounts yet.
Yeah,
honestly.
I remember in Consumer's Ed there was you could tell how old our book was because there was a chapter and it was like should you get dial up or should you get DSL? And we were like,
my
oh
gosh.
boy, good question. Or it was like, should you even get internet? It's like, oh yeah, good question.
What is internet? What is the
Yeah, there was like, he was like,
interweb?
what is the internet? Oh my gosh, I wonder. I remember, my computer, it took forever to start up, so I'd only ever go on there to play like Neopets, but I could only play certain games because
Neopets.
otherwise it'd lag too much. And I remember just a couple of years ago, I wanted to go see what Neopets accounts I had, because I kept making a new one every time I'd mess up, or if I wanted a new Neopet, and
Yeah.
couldn't get enough stuff to buy a new one because it lagged too much. So I went back and I put in my email, and it sent me all my lost passwords, and I had lost passwords for 20 accounts.
Really?
Yeah.
See, virtual pets, the way you gotta go is with Webkins. Though.
Webkins, that
I had Webkins.
used to be okay.
Yeah,
I had like 30 Webkins, but I didn't register them all.
you can only have them for a certain amount of time. Then you had to start like paying for it. Or something
See, I
like
didn't do that because I wasn't stupid.
Yeah,
Oh,
I,
sorry.
Cool.
I had a tiger, and I call it Hobbs because I was a big fan of Calvin and
Me
Hobbes.
too. I love Calvin.
So I got a story. I don't think any of you have heard this story yet.
Alright.
Story about my dog, my neighbor. Have you heard this story?
With the dog.
Nope, that's not it.
No. Let's hear it.
Tell me the story.
Okay, I got it. It's pretty funny. So I was riding the bus, chilling out, riding the bus. Bus driver, who's my neighbor, lives right across the street. He's like, "Hey, come up here. I want to tell you a story." I'm like, "Okay, whatever." So he's like, "What type of dog do you have?" I'm like, "Boston Terrier, I believe, or something like that." My small dog, Mickey.
Yeah.
He's like, and so my neighbor, they leave their dog out in like the middle of their lawn, and I believe they have an electric fence or something. And he's like, "Yeah, we leave our door open like 6 inches, so our dog can just go inside whenever it wants or whatever." And he said like a couple weekends ago or whatever, he was sitting on his couch and his wife was cooking dinner, and he gets up to go see like what's dinner, and he sees my dog in his living room. He's like, "What are you doing? Get out of here!" And he said the dog bolts out of there and just runs down the driveway. And his wife's like, "Hey, what happened?" So they're walking down and they see the dog run down the driveway. And I'm like, "Oh, I'm sorry this happened, whatever." He's like, "No, it's okay. It was super funny." I was like, "Okay, I like this guy. He's super cool."
Yeah, I was gonna say that could have been creepy.
Wait,
Yeah, it's funny though. I thought it was funny.
Are those the neighbors that just have the frisbee golf in a bush?
No, it's not them. We don't like those neighbors because they're kind of rude. This isn't the dude right across the street, the old guy. He's super cool.
That's cool.
And he's a bus driver.
Bus drivers are pretty cool.
Yeah, they are pretty cool.
I can't get the sunflower seed out of the shelf.
Dude, those
Really?
I would recommend not eating
It
those
tastes like
sunflower
cardboard.
seeds. They're so bad. I think
What
they're
is this?
stale or something?
Oh, this is the Mighty Mango from the Orange Chocolate Beet Smart Cookies.
You aren't supposed to say that. Now we're a sponsor. technically.
Sponsored.
Oh, we're
Pay us
sponsoring
orange
these freaking
beets,
gross
cookies.
things.
You'd think that the cookies have beets in them, but nope. You can't use them to listen to music. So
Ooh, that stinks. Did you hear my story?
Not at all.
Oh,
You can
well, you're
listen
gonna have
to
to
it.
listen to the podcast to
I guess so.
oh, poor you.
for you.
Yeah.
Maybe get good.
So I noticed something about podcasts is generally they have like a focus that they're supposed to cover. Like
Our focus is being awesome. I think that's
Yeah.
our focus.
We don't care what the people want. We give them what we say.
I mean, our focus around this point has pretty much just been childhood movies, I would say.
it was a good childhood movie.
Hmm.
How do you know? Let me tell you.
Good childhood
I'll tell you
movie.
a short movie. A short
Even
movie
Steven's
story.
movie.
Oh, even
That's-
Steven's movie was awesome. No, I was gonna tell you a story. When I was little, alright, my cousin Emily, she used to ride horses. And so she was super into horses. So I always thought horses were a super girly thing. Which in retrospect is like horses are what cowboys and knights rode, so not really that girly. But anyway, I thought horses were really girly. And that horses are on all like girl stuff. But
They are, yeah.
so I was really embarrassed by the fact that I really liked the movie Spirit.
Okay, that was a good movie. No
Never
need
saw
to
it.
be embarrassed by that.
It was this cool movie. It was about like a horse, but it was like in the Civil War. But anyway, animated movie about this horse. I thought it was awesome. So I'd always like watch it at my cousin's house. My mom started to catch on. We used to go back to, and so we went to Blockbuster, and this is back when Blockbuster existed because it was a whole different world back in the late
yeah,
90s.
totally.
And my mom's like, I'm gonna get a movie for you. And she comes back and she's like, I have a good movie for you to watch. She hands us Spirited Away, the Studio Ghibli movie.
Awesome movie.
And so, we were like, okay. Let me tell you, awesome movie. I loved it as a kid. Could never find it for like 5 years after that until I started watching Studio Ghibli movies again. But I just remember like starting to watch it and like the parents get turned into pigs.
Uh-huh.
It was like freaking me out. Like I remember crying. I was like, oh my god. Because let me tell you, in Japan, like their animation, they go a lot further with that stuff. Like in America, animation saved for like shows for 5-year-olds, but in there they're like, let's give it everything, you know. It was crazy, but basically, so in Spirited Away, one of my favorite movies as a kid.
There's a movie like that's in America, American movie. It's called My Brother the Pig. Ever seen that movie? Either of you?
No,
Any of you?
Wait, is that the one where the boy turns into a pig and they have to travel to like
Yeah.
Africa to like find
Yeah.
them? Yeah.
Yeah, like his.
Oh, the Wild Thornberries movie.
No, not the
No,
Wild
this
Thornberries
is
movie.
a lot.
No, that was with Elephant.
Like
lot
it's
worse.
this kid. He like makes like this big sloppy gross thing with like all the food in his kitchen, and his like babysitter or whatever. She's like a witch lady or something. Puts it in her room, like puts like this her like magic things in it, and then he takes a bite out of like the slop he made, and he turns into a pig. And they have to like travel places and try and fix him. Scarlett Johansson, she's in that movie.
Oh,
She's
so
like
the gypsy
12.
lady curses him.
yeah, but like she doesn't mean to
so
curse
it's
him.
holes.
No,
Wait,
it's not holes
that
at all.
has nothing to do with holes.
Not holes
Yeah,
at all.
Holes, their family gets cursed by a gypsy.
Yeah, I know what holes is, and I found out right now. This Mighty Mango, it's a sticker.
What?
Mighty Mango.
Yeah,
sticker.
I already said that.
No, I don't lie.
We should put these stickers all over something.
We have,
Your
One.
car.
we have one sticker, and it's going on
Yeah,
the
two.
Parker van.
Actually, 3. 'Cause
I have
there's 3
fancy
boxes.
fruits.
Fancy fruits.
There's only 2 boxes, Logan.
No, there was
This box
three.
hasn't been
Oh, that one
opened.
hasn't been opened. Let's eat them so we can get the sticker.
You both had a box. This is mine.
There was 3 cookies in that box.
I had barely anything.
I just want the sticker.
Logan, you can have the sticker. I don't care. I just want the beats.
Do you like them actually?
This is brainy broccoli.
Nice, nice.
Here's fancy fruits.
Dude, this looks like the chick from like.
Magic School Bus.
Yeah. This looks
Magic
like the
School
chick
Bus?
from Magic School Bus.
You know who I was related to in Magic School Bus?
Who?
Whoever that cool kid was, because I was cool.
I
Logan,
remember
the one with the
freshman
hat.
year. Freshman year, you
Logan's
scared
Arnold.
me. You scared me.
Wait, the
Freshman-
ginger
or,
kid?
No, not freshman year. 6th grade.
I was gonna say.
Freshman year.
Wait.
6th grade, you scared me.
You saying I'm the ginger kid from
Yeah, you're
Magic School
Arnold.
Bus? Wow, that's offensive, Parker.
You're saying you don't like Arnold?
No, not really.
Is this one even a sticker?
If anything, I'd be the kid with the hat.
You'd be Arnold.
Why not? Not the one with the hat. The one that always says the cool
No.
puns.
You could be the girl who's always like, "Not my old school."
That's just a look.
So, Parker, remember 6th grade science? We were in the
Yeah, I
same
remember you
class?
wouldn't talk to me.
Yeah.
I was telling my brother about how I met all my friends, and I was remember Gingy.
How did you meet Logan? Let's hear the story right
Alright. How I met Logan. Here's the story. So it was the first day of school, kindergarten. I'm waiting for the bus, and I get on. I sit down. We're driving to school. We stop at the next bus stop. Logan gets on the bus and sits next to me. That's how I met Logan.
now. And you started talking to him, and you're like,
You on your
We
bus
talked
stop?
about Lilo and Stitch.
yeah.
Okay, so I get on the bus. I want to sit with my sister. She's like, no, I'm gonna sit with my friend. Go sit with that kid. And I'm like, okay. And then I sat next to Parker. Talked about Lilo and Stitch.
Logan, I remember specifically, I was talking about how much I love the movie Lilo and Stitch, and Logan was like, "Oh man, you know they're making a Lilo and Stitch TV show?" And I was like, "What?" And he's like, "Yeah, I think it's coming to ABC Family." And I was like, "ABC Family?" He's like, "Yeah, this fall." And I was like, "I don't think I get ABC Family." Yeah, it came to Disney Channel, probably because it's a Disney movie.
What? No, it doesn't make sense.
I'm kindergartner. It doesn't matter what I say.
I feel like Parker was like really smart, and like Logan would probably just say something that's like super stupid, and you'd be like, "You're
Yeah.
an idiot."
that's
that's not
basically
wrong.
how it went.
Logan, I remember Logan's like, "I'm 100% Irish, but also I'm 100% American and 100% something else."
And you're like, "That's
And
not
I
how
was
it
like, "No,
works."
Logan, it has to add up to 100%." He's like, "Yeah, 100% this, 100% that." I was like, "No!"
I didn't know that all the percents
Honestly-
had to equal 100.
The thing I remember most from elementary school is me trying to explain things to all my friends and none of them believe
Yeah, like friggin' the Great Bird War.
That was you though, 'cause
it. That was your fault.
You guys made that really believable, okay?
The Great Bird War of '72.
No, I think it was like 81.
Whatever, it didn't exist. So
No, it
doesn't matter.
existed. I looked it up. It actually existed.
No, you gotta spell things with these. Like,
Actually, do exist in
I got
Birdemic.
yeah, 3.
Yeah,
Birdemic?
the worst movie
Birdemic's
ever.
awesome.
No, it's not.
It really isn't though.
Like, it's one of those movies where you watch it and you're
Like it's funny because it's bad.
No, it's great.
I don't think it's great. I watched it. Kind of wish I didn't. Pretty bad.
I kind of
Birdemic is my favorite movie.
I feel bad for you.
You know, when that one year when I wanted us all to be people from Birdemic for Halloween, everyone shot me down.
Because it's a
don't think
stupid
I've ever
idea.
heard that idea.
No, I did. I think you were the first one to shoot me down.
Me?
I was like, we should just run around with coat hangers.
Oh,
Stupid idea, I
'Cause
think.
I remember that. I didn't know you were trying to talk about Birdemic. I thought you were just talking about running around with coat hangers.
So right now we're at like 30 minutes into the podcast.
Are we really?
Yep.
Wow. How
I'll
long
let
is it
everyone
supposed to
know.
2 hours.
be? Like normally they
We're
have,
not
like,
making this 2
normally,
hours.
normally they have like they go like here's the topics we're gonna talk about. Here's this news story today. This news story, and then they talk about them.
You know, this is our first one. We're kind of just...
Talking about
Freeballing
this is
it.
more like get to know you type of deal.
Yeah, it's like...
Like I watch often. Here's a plug. All right, normally I watch the Zelda Informer podcast or the Game Ninja podcast.
Yeah.
They'll be like, here's the news stories in video games. They talk about each thing, you know. We should do something like that for our future podcasts.
Get to know us.
hmm
Even though no one will really watch them. but-
Nope. I'm going to post these on the Great Wide Web.
Wow.
Actually, I think.
You know, I'm going to
that's
post all
the
these
one.
on the Silk Road.
All right, you're gonna have to get a tour.
uh,
Alright, so let's talk about what's going on with Flume right now. Even though no one's really gonna care at all, but maybe someday when
you know, I feel
Well,
like there's a
big
lot of
time.
negatives in this area. Let's pump it up positive.
Flume update time. Flume.
welcome to Flume.
Update time.
So,
Yeah.
in case you didn't know, Flume is spelled PHOWOOM.
Yep.
Here we start every Flume update time segment with one fun fact about the behind the scenes things of Flume. Here's a fun fact. I tag all our videos Flume spelled in every way possible because I know people are gonna spell it wrong.
Yep.
So I
just
tag
like
it
Logan did.
I tag it PHOWOOM, PHWOOM, FOWOOM, and FWOOM. And I tag it showroom because
know,
I think it's funny.
I think a good easy fix for that would have been someone not spelling it wrong the first time.
Or
Yeah.
maybe
There
just not
wasn't-
naming it Flume. 'Cause
Yeah.
what the heck?
When you look up Flume on YouTube, first suggestion comes up is Shroom.
No,
Showroom.
it's like,
It's
did you mean
showroom.
showroom? I
Nope,
see
it's
that
shroom.
so
Logan and I wanted
It's
Shroom
Shroom
right, Logan
for
and
me.
I wanted a really unique name. We wanted it to be like its own thing.
You know, I like the name Flume.
So I thought
I like the
that
name
sounded-
Flume.
The problem is
also-
it wasn't supposed to be PHOWOOM. It was supposed to be PHWOOM.
Yeah,
Logan
I-
added
I
an
like
extra O.
I like the O.
it gives it
I
more
know.
pizzazz.
Fowwoom. Fowwoom.
Like I
Yeah,
feel like
I don't like it when people pronounce it Fowwoom though.
Well, that's
Flume.
it. Looks that way though.
when I went to like the Dells like probably a couple years ago, went to this one like restaurant we could like write on the ground with chalk. I wrote "Watch Flume" on YouTube.
Wow, I bet we got like nothing from that.
Probably like 600 views from that.
You know,
Yeah,
every time
all
we
of-
go to Best Buy, like us three, we always like go on Flume on every iPad.
Yep.
Well, it's really hard to get people to start
Probably.
watching your videos.
Probably the place where we've gotten the most views from was the Park by Chosilis, where that one kid.
That one kid.
Yeah,
we were
that
like,
could give us like 300 views.
Actually, my replacement and stunt double in many Flume videos.
But I mean, like videos become popular because it's like just randomly. Like the first moon party. You ever see that video?
Moon
No.
party.
All right, another
No,
Flume
what is
update
it?
though. Flume, we are
It's
actually
something. Yeah.
making an RPG video game.
Yeah, as we mentioned earlier, we're making an RPG game. It's a full RPG based on the town we live in and our friends. Hey, by the way, John, now that we said that, you know, right by the Riverwalk,
Yeah.
there's like this thing that shows a map of the downtown area of McHenry. I took a picture of it so I can show you.
Good job, you know how you
Wait,
put the
wait,
camera on
so-
your phone.
Do
So-
you want me to put that in the game? Somehow?
No, just like the map, because you can use the map then to know what the town looks like, you know, in case.
I don't know if that's like if I could do that, but I'll
so
look
you
into
know
it.
where all the roads are and stuff.
And
Oh, so you want me to use it?
Yeah. Not like put the map in the game, but like you use it to help plan
Sounds good to me.
Anyway, when this game comes out, you can expect to see many great enemies like Lassie, the ass with the lasso, croissants, yeah.
Oh my
The
god.
enemy is literally just a pile of croissants.
You're welcome. It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
So,
Uh,
what do you think
croissant.
IGN's gonna rate this? Like 11 out of 10, I would say.
The problem is that there's a river in the game,
12.
so since there's too much water, it'll only get a 7. So
What's that after?
You're right.
What?
too much water. 7 out of 10. Too much water. IGN.
Exactly.
They've actually said that before.
Pokemon.
With Pokemon?
Alpha Sapphire.
Those guys are
The
stupid.
review,
Too
they
much
gave it-
water,
They got 7 out
that's
of 10. They said there was too much water.
They ever play a game, Ocean Simulator? They said it had too much water. Got a 1 out
Have
of
you
10.
ever have you ever
Endless
played the game
Ocean.
Drowning Simulator?
Yeah, that game's awesome.
That is so weird.
There's a game on.
The
I think
Wii.
it's on. I think it's on Steam. It's like Shower with Your Dad.
I knew you were gonna say that. Like,
Yeah.
you pulled that out of my mouth. Shower with your dad. Great game. Awesome.
I was watching someone play it. Looks like probably the worst game I've ever seen.
I've actually played it.
Have you? Pretty good.
I
Pretty
played
bad?
Sonic 06. That's the first game I
No,
ever
if
played.
there's,
Shut up.
if
Best
there's one
game ever. What are you
game I
talking
have
about?
to
The loading
recommend,
time.
if there's one game after I recommend,
Sonic 06, where you glitch through everything.
Yeah.
Sorry, boy.
it's probably Endless Ocean
Endless Ocean on the Wii.
on the Wii.
Awesome game.
You play as a
Pretty damn
scuba
good.
diver and you chase dolphins and swim away from sharks.
When I was younger,
That's
every time I went to GameStop, I would see that game and I would want to buy it, and then I'd just buy like Lego Batman or something.
Apparently,
never
one of the
played it.
Endless
I don't
Ocean
blame
games is
you.
like rare,
It's actually really bad.
expensive.
If it's
I don't know why.
expensive,
I feel like I heard
I-
somewhere that one of them's like.
I
kind of
feel
rare
bad
and
for
expensive.
anyone that would spend more than $5.
What?
Endless
Lego
Ocean.
Batman?
Endless Ocean.
Oh, I was like, Lego Batman's good. What are you talking about?
I feel like the only
When I was in 6th grade, I would look forward to going home to play Lego Batman.
only Lego game I really played was like Lego Star Wars.
I never
on
played any of the
original
Lego games.
Xbox.
I played a little bit of Lego Star Wars. I played a little bit of Lego Harry Potter. And I played a little bit of Lego something else, but
So, conversation we've had. Is it Lego or Lego?
Lego.
Lego?
Because
Lego.
have you seen the commercials
Lego.
where it's like Lego my ego?
I say Lego.
Lego my ego would
Wait,
sound
what's
a
the
little
argument?
bit better.
Lego
It
or
will not,
Lego?
because-
Yeah, because
It's like leg
in
or
lunch
leg?
one day,
Leg.
we were all talking about
Leg.
is it leg or leg, and
If
I'm
you say
like,
leg,
it's leg.
then if you say leg, you're like from Wisconsin.
Yeah, I'm like,
Minnesota.
that sounds like a
I say it's
Canadian.
leg.
Well, we are-
Lego.
we are-
I'm sorry, we
Leg,
are from
leg,
Minnesota.
Lego.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're not from Illinois.
yeah, we're
Apparently,
actually from Rhode Island.
In
but-
some places in
We're just talking about Six
Wisconsin,
Flags Great America, like whatever.
apparently some places in Wisconsin they call drinking fountains bubblers.
that would be stupid.
Well, I mean, stupid to you, not stupid
People
to
from
them.
Wisconsin are stupid then.
Hey,
A bubbler? I don't know, kind of like
we
that.
basically live in Wisconsin.
I'm 150% Wisconsin.
Oh, anyway, we're on
Hey.
Flume update time.
Flume update.
Flume
Sure,
Flume
Flume
update
update
time.
time.
Wait, John, when's that Halloween video gonna be up?
I say,
Around Halloween.
I say,
I would say probably October 31st, around that time.
yeah,
I would say 30
I thought we were
seconds.
gonna release this one as like
30-second, okay.
it's Happy October, and then we were gonna make like a real Halloween.
I'm thinking that we should upload that like a week before Halloween.
I agree with that. You don't get a real big say because you're not a big part in that video. I mean, you only got like what, that much in that video?
Hey, Logan's not even in that video.
and
Yeah,
what?
he is. He's I'm a
Logan is in that
Oh,
video.
yeah. John isn't in that video.
You don't
I'm
wanna-
the grandma.
Don't want to give
Oh,
too
yeah.
much away.
Whoops.
Wait,
Yeah.
What's this
Yeah,
kid
well,
talking
by the
about?
time they see this, they probably would have seen that
Yeah,
video.
by the time they actually convince themselves
I
to
say
watch
you just
more.
upload it like next week or something.
What, this?
No,
Oh,
No,
the-
because my plan is to do box.
Christmas.
I think box upload.
I would
Box,
say
like,
box first.
a week
Box
from now. I
robot.
think
You know what? I want to finish super bad.
What?
Backwood.
that
Oh.
one should be.
Oh, that could be another update. Right now, we're in the middle of making a TV series. Actually, it's a documentary about
super good.
Coming to History Channel Ocho.
It's about backwood vampire hunters hunting down vampires.
Like rednecks, you know.
Yeah, redneck vampire hunters.
Because we realized, all right, the most popular things, rednecks, you know, like
Duck Dynasty.
Duck Dynasty and stuff. Then also supernatural things like finding Bigfoot, like Bigfoot.
Mm-hmm.
So we combine them together,
And Twilight.
And Twilight's a big thing right now, I hear.
No, it's not. But-
Yeah, actually, for the 10th anniversary, I think it's the 10th anniversary of Twilight, Stephanie Meyer made like a gender swapped version of the book because
What
she
the
can't
heck?
get over the fact that she made a crappy book.
You know, I don't even want to talk about that because that sounds really stupid.
What are you talking about? Twilight, I used to binge watch all of
Oh,
them.
you know, actually, Logan was talking about this earlier, that Twilight was the only thing he's ever gone to a midnight release
Yeah,
for.
midnight
Yep.
release. I was up at like 11:30, and my family was like, "Hey, want to come with us? We're gonna go get Twilight." So I had to like crawl under a group of like 40-year-old men buying the movie for their daughters.
Oh, you went to the midnight release and buying the DVD?
Yeah, not seeing the movie because I'd waste my time with that. What?
Alright, but anyway, besides that, back with Vampire Hunters, I am the main cameraman, I guess you could say.
And a vampire.
I am a vampire at one point. With Gingy.
The real vampires. It's true documented events.
Yeah. Oh yeah, by the way, it's all real.
Yeah, 100%. The vampires are real. I saw a video. This girl said she was a real vampire.
You ever see those things?
Did any of you watch that? And I shared it.
I
The girl was
know.
talking about how she's a real vampire, and she's like, I'm offended.
Oh, I watched.
She's
that.
like, we don't all actually drink blood. Blood is fattening. And then she's like, I'm offended if you say you're a vampire. Like, you're not. Stop talking about it. You're offending the real vampires.
Yeah, blood is really fattening. That's why she only drank animal blood.
We ever see those the TV series where it's like mermaids are real or whatever?
I only drink
Yeah.
period
You
blood.
know what I'm talking about, Parker?
Yeah.
Okay, you.
That's just stupid.
I like that one. Got sucked on a tampon. Gross.
All right, let's stop
I
talking
remember
about
that.
No, let's
What?
talk about that a little bit more.
Hey,
Wait.
what else think that was? No.
Kind of hot.
I'm not even gonna joke about that.
What?
That's gross.
Oh, yeah, I was joking.
that.
Okay, what's the grossest thing you've ever seen?
I've ever seen.
I don't even want to talk about it because it
Two
was so
kids
gross.
in a sandbox.
That was actually kind of hot.
John.
Let's be real. Right?
Grossest thing you've ever seen, Logan? Because I feel like yours is gonna be good.
It could be
John doesn't
your
wanna talk about
gray moldy toilet. over
It's
there.
not even moldy. It's just like
Oh, I
gray
can tell
from
you,
like the water
uh,
sitting there and like the
maggots
rust dripping
coming
down
out
and
of
stuff.
our nipples.
Oh, maggots out nipples. That is really
John,
gross.
you know what's the grossest thing.
Yeah, I
you've
do
seen.
know what the gross thing, and I don't even want to hear anyone say it.
I don't know.
No.
No.
You're a piece of ass.
That's
Is
not what
that
I,
the
wait, is
grossest
that
thing
what you were
you-
thinking?
That's what I was thinking.
Oh, that's not what
That's
I
the
was
grossest
What were
thing
you
you've
thinking?
ever seen.
That is so gross.
It wasn't even that gross.
That's disgusting.
No, it's not.
What's the grossest thing?
What you've seen?
Yeah.
Right, I was thinking something different.
What were
Remember
you
that
thinking?
story we were talking about the other day? About your room?
My room.
About how you could lock people in.
Oh! I walked in on my parents banging in my room.
Yeah.
That's super
That to
not
me would
hot
be
at
to
all.
me that'd be the
Alright,
grossest.
that was
thing
really
I've ever
gross,
seen.
but I would by far rather walk in on that again than seeing.
What? Isn't even that disgusting.
It's so gross. I hate even hearing the name.
What? It's not
Yeah.
though.
He
I
prefers
think one
to
of the
hear,
funniest things ever
"No."
was when we were sitting in Logan's house and you were inside and then Tosilla or someone played it off their phone and went on his TV. Really funny.
That was alright. I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, let's just get off that.
Okay,
Yeah, it's
but let's see. Some awesome stories to tell. Logan, hit it.
Okay.
How's that soundboard coming? I haven't heard
I
of
downloaded like 5 and they aren't loading.
Okay, it's all good. They're probably stinking.
They
Alright,
do.
well, in our next episode,
Yeah. Actually, in our next.
This is more of an
radio-
introductory episode.
Actually, in our first radio show coming out probably
Never, because
but-
it sounds really stupid.
it's gonna be great. That will have the soundboard.
you know, we actually have made a podcast before, and it was an hour and 5 minutes long.
Yeah, we talked about
And I
stories.
still have it. I could upload it anytime I
We
want.
talked about stories from our childhood.
Those were actually really funny.
I don't think I have any like super funny stories from my childhood. I
Ah,
had
you
the
were
dog story,
telling
that's
one
about it.
earlier that was really funny.
I have really good stories, but none of them have like I have really good stories that like we've made together, but none of them have like a good like like a punchline, like a way to end the story. It just ends with, and that's the time that we did this and that happened.
Oh.
You know what I found out about Parker? I don't know when this was. Parker's been naked in a lot of places in his life.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
when
no,
we played
were playing
Quelp,
Quelp.
right? That game was so
You had
fun.
to list places I've been naked.
Yeah, and
Why
Parker,
even naked? So
we
many
went on
places?
for like
It's really
5
weird.
minutes of everyone saying like one place they've been where they were naked, and Parker said at least 50 things.
Oh, he had to say 2 every time someone had to say 1.
So it's probably around 100, I would say. Maybe
Yeah,
a little bit more.
lots of places Parker's been naked apparently.
Yeah.
Pretty weird.
I mean, I've never.
Not really recently, but I used to be naked. all the
I would
time.
say more recently because Parker's actually naked right now.
That's true, but
not
aren't we
true at
all?
I mean, he's wearing a towel, but
So is Gingy.
It's not true
We're
at all,
wearing towels
everyone.
together.
Not true.
In fact, they're wearing the same towel.
Logan and I are just with our clothes on.
Angie's not listening to this.
Why not?
I hope Angie does listen
She's
to
not.
it.
She wouldn't.
Yeah, she could be our only viewer.
She'd get bored and stop.
She'd,
You know what,
she'd
just so you
like
know,
get
she
bored
didn't-
and then she'd hear your voice.
She
and be
didn't
like,
forget. She didn't forget what you guys said.
I don't know what you're talking
What?
about.
What are you
Wait,
talking about?
What the hell are you even talking about?
Wait, what'd you say before that?
She didn't forget
Hey,
what you guys
dog.
said.
She didn't forget?
Is she mad at me for it?
Is she mad at... I didn't even say it. I hope you know.
She's mad at all of you.
What? She shouldn't be mad at me. I didn't even do it.
Okay.
Okay, you want to know how it started? I'm not going to tell you, but... anyway.
No, we are not talking about this subject
Yeah,
right now. This
we're
is a
just
secret
dropping it.
subject. Not discussed on the podcast right now. Sorry about this. No. We will talk about something else. What? I know what you're thinking right now. Stop it right now.
Okay, alright.
No, we will wait until
So-
enough time.
Um.
Do you want to stop the podcast now, or
No.
Keep
We should
going.
keep going. We could keep.
I think we should go for at least an hour.
At least every video or every podcast is gonna be
At least an hour.
Yeah, let's go. Let's just make the cutoff point like an
62
hour.
minutes.
No,
An hour and 2 minutes. It's not
62 minutes is the way we're going.
62. Okay, that's
60.
fine.
All right,
I'm fine with
we'll call ourselves the 62 JJL. Double.
that. Do we even introduce ourselves at the beginning? We got
No.
John.
All right. Well,
Gingy,
new
Logan.
introductory. We're starting right now. No, I'm just kidding.
What? We introduced ourselves.
We introduced you. We didn't introduce
No,
ourselves.
we introduced everyone.
Did we?
Go back and listen.
I'll do that later.
Yeah, we will.
I
we can
promise.
do that some
I
other day.
promise.
So earlier today, dog came down here, puked, licked it up.
Oh, you know,
That's a good
funny
way to
story
start.
about the dog puking. One time when we came here, the dog puked on the floor, and we're like, "Oh, Gingy, clean it up." And he went and got a towel, cleans it up, and then later on that night, he wiped his face with the same towel. I was like, "Is that the towel that you clean dog puke with?" And he's like, "I don't even care."
He said, I rinsed it off.
Honey, is that the dog's towel? It's like that commercial.
I used to have this neighbor where their dog would eat its own crap. Like it'd poo, turn around right away. Just like eating up again.
Instant food.
Like it was
That's
its,
basically
it was its
me
own
if I was a dog.
it was its own human
basically
centipede.
John if he was a person.
It was like the human centipede dog.
Today when I was at actually
You know,
when
there's
we were,
nothing even wrong with that, honestly.
when we were
Human centipede? There's a lot wrong with that.
when we were picketing today.
Yeah, Parker
Noah
Pickett's
came-
like a loser. I'm just gonna say this right now. He's a kiss ass.
Yeah, Brown.
It's
Yeah,
okay, I
yeah,
love
yeah.
him though. He's a good boy.
supporting a cause I believe in. Anyway,
No, you should believe
So
in it.
I
I
believe in no
completely.
school. No
Noah-
school forever.
Noah brought his dog, right? And
No.
And
I
then,
didn't want to say his full name, but okay.
Okay, this kid lives in Wisconsin.
alright, well, we can just bleep
No.
that out.
He brings his dog,
Let's
right?
get rid of that.
And he's
yeah.
walking around with his dog, and he's giving his dog some water, and then it just throws up all over the entire sidewalk where the teachers are walking. And they're all like, ugh.
Really?
And then
Was
you-
it like
and then-
watery?
And
gross?
then
Yeah.
since the dog
And he's like,
doesn't have
and he
thumbs,
takes the water bottle and he just pours the water on there and like sweeps it up with his foot.
You
And
got
he
East or West?
just keeps walking. At East. Yeah.
Alright, so since dogs don't have thumbs to hold the signs, he just sticks it in his tootsie hole.
True. I
That-
actually drove past and
Ew.
saw that.
Okay, but if you did that, would you have to like have it like an L where it like sticks in and it can
You
go
know, I was
straight
actually
up?
kind of thinking that, and no, he just has it stick straight out.
So he just like holds his dog like upside down so his
No,
face
it's
like,
actually,
scrapes on
it's
the
like one of
ground.
those flags. You know?
Where it like tilts up a little bit.
No, it just goes straight out, and the flag comes down. And it
So like in the Joker gun where it says bang and the flag comes straight out. Like, that's
yeah,
what it is?
yeah, that's fine.
Or like Bang Gun. It's not trademarked by Joker or anything.
It's
I
trademarked
think
by the
people
Joker.
assume
The Joker.
the Joker bang gun. They're like, okay, Joker bang gun.
That-
you know what I'm talking
Oh,
about.
you bang guns?
Yep, you know.
Or I
it.
have banging guns.
Yeah.
For those
yeah.
of you who can't see, we all second that.
I slapped my gun.
Definitely.
He slapped his arms.
Just one.
Arm.
I only have one arm. Anyway.
So Parker, do you wish you had a dog?
Yeah, I want a dog. I had the cutest little dog. It was like as long as your laptop. It was this tiny little dog, and its name was Spartacus, and he was awesome.
Why don't you have a dog again?
Because my grand was allergic, and then like by now my mom doesn't want it. And we leave town a lot. Like we go to Michigan all the time for the weekend. So
I mean, you could just like poison your grandma, and that wouldn't be too hard.
Or
but,
you
like,
could
if
have
we
an
leave
outside
town,
dog.
We can't leave the
Or
dog.
have an outside dog where it only lives outside.
We
Yeah,
can't
it
leave our
hunts.
dog on its own for like a couple days.
What you do? Get like a electric
Whoops.
fence, cheaper than a normal fence, I would assume. Then you just like put some birds in your yard, clip their feathers so they can't fly away.
Their feathers.
Like you know how that bird they clip birds certain feathers so
Oh,
they can't
clip
fly.
them. Like I thought you meant like clip them off. Like
No,
cut a
you-
few feathers off and they can't.
No,
fly.
you like you
we
clip
do
them.
not support animal cruelty.
Shut up. Just listen. So you clip the feathers of the birds, then you just leave your dog in the yard. So when it gets hungry, got food.
I bet it'd kill them all at once.
Yeah, and then it can just.
Yeah, dogs.
Then
are
it's got the
pets.
water. You build a little house for it. Like Tyler's house in your
Oh,
in
put
your hood?
like
He's
functional
got chickens.
toilets, right?
He's got like chickens. He's got that little barricade. I mean,
Yeah, but anyway, it's like everyone's gonna be like no one's gonna be living in my house in 6 years besides my mom. So
Hayden's moving out in 6 years.
it'll be in 6 years. Hayden will be going to college.
what grade? He's in sixth grade.
What?
Seven.
Hayden ain't
Seven?
going nowhere.
Yeah.
6 years. He's gonna be in college. You
You know,
are
I remember
right.
when Hayden was only in like 4th grade,
I remember Hayden like.
and now he's like
No.
he's a senior in high school.
No, he's
No.
not.
He grows up super fast.
Remember when
Yeah,
you guys tried to
faster
put
than us,
Hayden in the
apparently.
oven?
That was probably one of the funnest days of my life.
What?
Tried to cook Parker's brother.
Yeah, we even filled like the bathtub with hot water, saying we are gonna boil him.
And we carried him and we preheated the oven and we brought him up there. We were carrying him in and we're like, "I'm gonna cook you up."
Then we were like,
Was he freaking out?
Yeah, we were like, he won't fit in the oven. Let's go to the bathroom. Fill the water. Up.
Why are you terrorizing this poor little boy?
We were in middle school. It was fun.
Oh.
Oh, it was fun. Fun. What would you say the funnest time you've ever had in your entire life?
Funnest time in my entire life.
Probably this right now.
No, I would probably say.
Yeah, my legs kind of hurt. My hammies.
Oh, how's that wasabi doing?
Oh, I feel a lot better. Gingy paid me $5 to eat a whole packet of wasabi.
Yeah.
Dude, like a bag of wasabi, like peas, or
No, like
No, it was
the
like
sauce.
it was like
just
a
a
packet.
bag of the sauce.
it was a pack probably like this
You know,
big.
I was like,
it was a packet.
kinda-
It was like a ketchup packet.
Like like a catch packet, like probably like an inch and a half long.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, $5, eat this whole packet. He does. He's like, ooh, like, cause he got that like hot taste right at the beginning. Then he felt like he was gonna throw up for like solid like half hour.
Yeah.
Totally lost his appetite, everything.
Yeah, and I was like, I thought it wasn't gonna be that bad because it was like not even that much. Disgusting. Say it right now.
I mean, Logan had some. Logan was thinking about doing the bet. Didn't really want that idea.
Tried a little bit.
Yeah,
No.
that was the first time I've ever really lost my appetite.
That's never happened to me. I don't think ever. I've never like eaten something or done something where it's like I cannot eat anymore.
You know, I'm super hungry again though.
I'm thirsty.
All right, you know what? Here's your options: milk and water,
Yeah.
Or the cookies you. Oh, you ate all
or
of them.
Parker, you could take us to a gas station.
Ooh, I'll buy stuff at a gas station.
Yeah, I was gonna.
I don't have any money.
I have.
Logan, I'll take you to a gas station if you buy me a drink.
If I buy, will you pay me back?
No, just get me like in Arizona.
No. Yeah. Well, I mean, you already owe me $1.
Yeah,
Sunday.
Yeah.
for the audience, Logan's a cheap ass,
Am I?
and he also had this really disgusting breath today.
Okay.
Yeah, he smelled like, for the first time, it was Logan that smelled like summer sausage instead of ginger.
Well,
Yeah.
I
Like,
ate.
you know
Like
that,
Jew
like-
sauce.
Yeah, like, this stuff chew sauce. It's like this sauce you put on like sub sandwiches. It has like all the oil and stuff in it. They smell like that. Super not good.
Juice sauce.
We call it juice sauce because one time during lunch, we were eating, and this kid Jimmy, he had a sandwich, and he's like, "Hey, he wants a sandwich?" And this other kid,
Jimmy will probably be a guest on our show someday.
yeah, probably someday. And this other kid, Matt, he gave a sandwich to Matt, and he's like, "Oh, what's on this sandwich? Juice sauce?" And it was just that sauce you put on your sub sandwiches.
Except it was like black.
It was like
Wait,
pitch
wait.
black, and it was super gross.
Jimmy was on a sandwich?
Yeah. Jimmy
No.
Jimmy put part of him on the sandwich, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but then it was super gross because Jimmy licked the sandwich, then he like gargled it in his mouth and then spit back on it. It was super disgusting.
And it was super hot.
No, it like kind of made me like want to throw up and then like eat the throw up again and then throw up again. Like that's how I wanted it.
So you wanted to puke and then eat it and then puke again?
Yeah,
and
'cause
then
I wanted to-
drink all of Jimmy's juice sauce.
No, I did not. Okay, that's disgusting.
Okay, but Gingy's wearing a Puma sock right now.
So, do you think the toilet paper should go under or above?
Well, that's a stupid question.
I would say under, completely.
Under, because then
Wait,
when you
under
I'd say
what?
under, because then, like, if cats are pawing at it, it won't
Wait,
go
what are we
down.
talking about?
Under, toilet paper under or above? Or under or over, I mean?
I don't. You know, why would anyone put it above? It's not like it makes it easier to
You
grab.
think
or
you think
anything.
above, don't you?
Above.
Why?
What?
Under's so much easier because
Because
you
then
just pull it
then
off.
you have to reach under and just pull it
No,
down.
you don't.
Wait,
Like,
do you-
At my house, we do above, but if you have a cat, I'd suggest under.
Wait,
Well,
you like have a
I would
specific way you
typically
do it in your
under,
house?
but we
No,
in
well,
my house
typically it's just
apparently are too
whatever.
lazy to put the toilet paper on a roll, so we just have it there.
See, for me, when on my toilet, it's on the right side, and it's like not even like a foot away from the toilet, so you can just pull down and rip super easily. Above, you gotta like pull down, so like put your other hand on there.
Oh
rip it.
yeah, true.
Just under, it's just like.
wait, what the hell are we talking about then? What's the difference?
We're talking about toilet paper.
Under the toilet paper
Alright,
is normal.
do you
above
put your
the toilet.
hand under to wipe or over?
Oh, over then.
I go over.
Wait,
I do all the way because I wipe my
Do you?
balls.
So you go like so it's either under through your legs or over like around your
Yeah,
your
alright,
butt
seriously,
cheek.
what do you guys do?
I do over around my butt cheek.
I mean,
I actually take both. Like, I just take a long thing and just.
Do you like a towel dry between your crotch and ass?
Yeah, it gets
Okay.
everything clean.
What about
You know,
you, Parker?
I found that this is actually an uncommon thing to stand and wipe at the same time.
No, yeah, because.
No, everyone thinks I'm weird because I sit on the toilet and then flush and then I wipe.
And then he flushes
Why would you
again.
wipe after you flush?
Because I don't know.
I like to watch it go down.
No, like I people think I'm weird because I stay on the toilet then I flush. Like, I
you
don't get up.
splashed. You
I don't get splashed though. Like I stay on the
Weird.
toilet, I flush because
What you're supposed to
the
do?
pipes at my house not that strong. So I have to flush the garbage down first, and then you go wipe and flush that down.
No. You
Oh,
wipe all
the
the garbage
not
at once to
garbage.
save water. Why would you wipe? Why would you flush and then wipe and then flush again?
Yeah, you know how
So I've
much
done my
water
whole
is
life.
wasted every day? Someday we're gonna run
And
out.
you'd have to wait for the tank to refill too.
No, I can flush my tank twice, and then it has to refill.
No,
Yeah.
no.
And also,
I've
you're supposed to close the toilet seat when you flush. Otherwise, like particles of what's
No, but
in
he
there
sits
get all
on
around
it,
the
so it's
room.
basically like.
Yeah, but there's cracks.
There's cracks in a
Particles?
normal toilet seat.
I feel like that's.
I mean,
Dude,
we drill holes.
So would
in my
any of you
toilet
use
seat.
a bidet?
What's a bidet?
Where it sprays your butt to clean it.
Oh, no, that would just get messy. It
Yeah.
feels.
I feel like I would.
Like,
wanna
wait,
use
does it-
one.
I
does
want to
dry
try
for you
using
too?
one.
No, like you sit on it and then you press a
Oh,
button
you
when you
know-
want to wipe,
You know how
and it
people
sprays water into your butthole.
Wait, water from the bottom? So where you just.
No, it's like a
wiped-
it's like a different pipe.
Okay,
It's
so
like
you
a
know
different
how
pipe that goes.
when you're like a little kid, everyone's like, "Oh, I'm gonna put root beer in the drinking fountains." What if you put root beer in your bidet? Bidet. Same thing. Put root beer in your bidet.
That's funny. But I would use a bidet. That wouldn't be too bad.
I would actually use my bidet to give me enemas. Coffee enemas. milk
Coffee enemas. That's disgusting.
Coffee enemas are a serious thing, Jimmy.
That's disgusting.
They're good for your colon. Fun fact.
Yeah, apparently they are.
We're not talking about that though.
You know what else is good for your colon? Liquid ass.
I've never tried.
Neither
Liquid
have I. I
ass.
was kind of
Liquid
just
ass?
joking.
I don't want to ever try that.
I want to know what liquid ass is. What is it?
So I found out like a week ago.
Dodging the question.
I am dodging that question. I found out like a week ago that you can buy these like a little drink that makes you throw up.
Yeah,
You
epic
guys were
pack.
all there.
Yeah.
So I was thinking, what if you like gave someone like a laxative and that stuff in a drink together?
You would be empty
So they'd be
in
exploding
minutes.
both ways.
If we ever do prank wars, I'm just saying.
Prank wars.
Just
we're
don't
gonna
eat
do
or
that.
drink anything anyone offers. That's basically all you have to do for prank wars.
No, what I would do is I would just like replace my stomach with like a cinder block.
And die.
So nothing would happen.
And then also have a bag hanging off.
Yeah, like I'd cut open, put my stomach outside myself, then I'd put like a cup in there, and then like it.
All right, we're actually at an hour right now, so we're gonna have to cut this short. Sorry, Gingy.
1
let's-
hour.
Let's wrap this up.
Well, I guess we'll have to hear my story next time.
Yeah. All right. So thank you for
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
listening. This was JJL.
Oh,
With our
No,
special
I'm
guest
Logan.
Parker. Thanks
Parker,
for coming.
Dr. Parker Carbine, thanks for having me, guys. Seriously, it was a lot of fun.
No
he's
problem.
actually a doctor in ventriloquism. Fun fact.
right,
Next
cool.
podcast we'll have a different guest. See ya.
Thank you for watching.